Okay, stream has started. Now, I did have a question. I
But
beat the main campaign, and I know that I still have to do the Ashes of Malmouth or whatever, but I unlocked the ability to do Elite or Ultimate mode. I don't know how any of that works. I just know I unlocked it. I don't know how to access it, what it means, or anything. From following the build guide, it seems like I'm going to go into it, but I have to start over. Could you explain it to me?
yeah, when you beat the game, you unlock the next difficulty, which goes from normal to elite to ultimate. In the
Okay.
main menu, you'll see there's like start, main campaign, multiplayer, or whatever, and then whatever
Twisting
difficulty.
and turning through space
You
and
can change it
time, the
there.
Okay. Trevor's new form stomps on a
The
dime.
elite and ultimate will have you start over from the
Stick for a
beginning.
body,
All the
head
quests are
for
reset.
straw. Give me a
Um,
Okay. scarecrow, rah,
Enemies
rah,
get a bit
rah.
stronger. Your resistances are reduced, so you'll need more resistances to reach the cap. But
Okay.
since you can do all this stuff again, all the shrines are available. Quests that gave you skill points will give you skill points again, so on and so forth.
Should I do this now or wait?
Um, you said you got both the items you needed? I thought one of them was only available in Malmouth, but if you got it, I guess I'm wrong.
That's what I thought, but when I made it to the last area, like right before I went into the dungeon, where I had to fight Lahagran or whatever his name was, it was in that area that it dropped.
Alright, never mind then. I definitely don't think it's a bad idea to keep going to normal, or you can start over in Elite. Normal gives you access to, the expansion, and that'll let you get new factions, and then you can start getting reputation with those factions.
Okay. Yay! So Elite could be good. Like, I'll keep my stuff, right?
Yeah, Elite will be fine. You keep all your stuff. Like saying, just if you want to go through Malmouth, it's not terribly long, and or the factions.
Yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and do Malmouth, and then we can do Elite from there.
Generally, because the big ones I always go for with Malmouth is that the main faction of it gives you access to an item that doubles your experience gain for a while.
Oh. Also, should I activate Veteran mode?
No.
No. Okay. Alright,
It's like
I'm on
kind of just there.
host. I'm on host, and I'm starting it up now.
Okay, what level are you?
67.
7, okay.
6-7.
Uh,
The perfect level to start streaming and piss everybody off because it's funny.
oh shit, I have a character I really want to play that. What's up with it?
Hey, Kitsina and Ira and Legacy, welcome out. Good to see y'all. It's Yinglet time.
Ying, ying, ying. Ying slingers?
So yeah, here, let me just tell you what my... Uh-oh. Oh, you just joined. There we go. So, my damage per second is 12.5k. If I take this item off, it drops down to 8k.
Yeah.
8.4k. That is how much my damage output increases because I got that item. That's insane.
This is also a character that's just built around the idea of, like, one item makes it actually viable.
Yeah.
And everything else, like, if you don't have that, you can't play this character. Where should I meet up? Okay.
I'm somewhere. I'm in the
Oh,
vanguard
okay.
of the 3 right now because I was trying to grind for another helmet. I have like another halberd that's higher tier, but my helmet is lower. It's level 26. So I was trying to get another one of those, and it hasn't dropped yet. It is a Corvin cask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some really nice ones in this expansion that just have, like, bonuses for cool stuff.
Okay.
Oh, can look at that chat. Legacy tag. This is Grim Dawn.
Oh, yes. The game is called Grim Dawn. I'll even type it in the chat. Grim Dawn. And it's not associated with the cleaner, Dawn.
Or Grimace Shake.
Oh. I am gonna go back to Devil's Crossing just to put some stuff up in my stash, and then we can continue on in Malmouth.
Yeah, I guess not a bad idea, though. Stash it out.
I don't mind grinding the weapon, but I know you're limited on time, so we can just, like, continue in Malmouth for now.
I mean, you just do whatever, and then whatever you want to do is progress. It's
I
still
guess
getting
that's
stuff.
true. I just need a Corvin cask. And I think I get it just from going through the DLC area, the Forgotten Gods.
I think so.
I don't know where in particular it drops from, but I can just go from the Corvin Plateau and we can go up until we get one.
Oh yeah, I was just going to show you a little fun Easter egg.
Oh yeah, where do I need to go?
Just to, I think it's the very first waypoint of that expansion, the Conclave of the Three.
Oh. Oh, I got ambushed the second I stepped out of that portal.
Oh yeah,
Alright, I'm at the Conclave.
I think, if I remember correctly, walk over here.
The Shrine of Horin.
Yeah, treasure chest, and also that.
Totally normal shield.
Yep. Take a really good look at that shield.
Legendary. It's a one-handed mace. Southpaws will understand. Oh, that's funny. Provoke nearby foes. Requires a shield. That's funny.
It's a... So if you want to dual-wield shields.
Perfect. What's this game about? I couldn't tell you. I had this conversation last stream when Rex asked a similar question. It is a Western eldritch horror type of game that's based off of Diablo. There is some grimdark story with portals from another dimension of chaos opening up into the land and ethereal beings ravaging the land. So you have like different factions of destruction that are going on in the background, different horrific abominations that are gods from beyond that you're trying to either support or defy. It has that whole vibe going on. Hey, Ermin. Welcome out. Okay. I'm gonna go to the portal right above this one, and then we'll just work our way up from there. There you are.
There I am.
Enemy! Alright, what is your character's name? Stralls. No more magic shield, only Stralls. Oh yeah, let me
Suck
summon
the
my
life out of
guy.
people.
Nice. I call them spirits to destroy people. Oh, that's... I'm so sick of, like, friendlies being in this area. I want to kill everything. And when I can't kill them, it's so unsatisfying.
That's not very whatever class you are of you.
Where are my enemies?
Where is the creator?
Force! Welcome out to the stream. I am a Yinglet.
middle of this and just...
I'm assuming the blue pools of water are yours.
Oh yeah, they're friendly in a way. I forget what they do.
It's whirlpools that only destroy bad guys.
Oh, it is a whirlpool.
Bad guys
Literally
are
just
determined by people I perceive as being that.
They have red health bars, do they?
Yeah. That is how you know. Hey bro, look over here. You know who else is looking for the creator? My mom! Hey Shizuka, welcome out. Good to see ya. Oh, perfect. I was showing this to a friend. One of them liked it and the other one didn't. And the one that didn't like it was like, because I was in the middle of a bunch of stuff and putting out stuff, and he's like, what is even happening right now? And I'm like, well, it's kind of like an MMO where, yeah, there's stuff happening on the screen, but it's more about, like, you're more so watching health bars and cooldowns and trying to manage your output and stuff. I mean, it's going to depend on the class you're playing too, but it's like I've got my totems I'm putting down, I'm watching my health bar and trying to gauge, like, my life regen that I have out, and if I need to step away and use a potion, or if the potion will carry me. Friends like, that's not fun. I'm like, well, I mean, I enjoy it. I like MMOs and stuff. I don't mind managing that sort of thing. It's fun to me.
You're just like, it's a lot of kind of building up the numbers and then watching the numbers like work together and then trying to theory craft and
Yeah.
there's some movement. It's, you know, it's not as much action as RPG, but
oh yeah, but like not every game is for me. There's definitely games I don't like, but I don't mind this system. I think it's fun.
yeah, this is kind of system that works out well because a lot of, like, you know, Diablo 3, 4, all those kind of ones, like, kind of had that, like, we have to make this action-packed, which means you have to have a dodge button, and you have to have all these rolls, and you have to, like, have this, like, you know, phases to bosses, and the blah, blah, and so on and so forth. It basically, at the end of the day, means you can't tank.
I can see why them adding a little dash might have been concerning at first. To this game.
But it was fine.
Mm.
So that's also used offensively. So, like, yeah, a lot of those games, like, they will literally just not let you tank things because they don't, like, well, if you do that, then you can't engage with all of our mechanics of having to get out of the red circles all the time.
Yeah.
Which primarily how these games are like, we have to make it action-packed. Put red circles somewhere.
I never got good enough in MMOs to ever do raids outside of the ones that I did in Final Fantasy XIV, but those are... You do have to pay attention to those, but they're streamlined a lot better at the same time.
Yeah.
But, like, Final Fantasy XIV has, like, its own version of dungeons and bosses that are very hard. And I never played with a group, so I can never do those because they require so much, like, focus and dedication to learning it.
Yeah,
and
I can imagine.
That's the type of thing that I can get good at when I'm playing solo. If it's team-based, it's really hard to get a team together that's like that on the level, and yeah, and my schedule's already so bad it's hard for me to, like, you know, play with one friend. I'm not doing something like that.
Yeah, like, Final Fantasy XIV really hit that kind of negative sweet spot for me, where it's like, it was so simplified to a way where I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, there was like literally no theory crafting to it, or character build, anything like that. It was just like, you know, you just play what you have, which a lot of people like, and that's like why it kind of does well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. But like, it also didn't kind of like, because World of Warcraft I was playing, you know, for a while, obviously, and like the raids in that are like, they suck. I don't much care for them either, but like, because a lot of it isn't really like, you just kind of like do your rotations to make sure you're not standing in the wrong spot, kind of thing.
Yes.
But it requires you to kind of be like really on the ball that some of those things, or at least the ones we were doing. Like it's like, oh, you have to do this. Like a second it tells you to do this. You have to move to this part, and you have to like do this, and you have to then face this direction, and then like do this particular emote, and then turn these abilities on at this particular time. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you can do that, but it's like, oh, but you have to have like 25 people do that all at the same time. And if one person
Though,
messes up, you just lost an hour of your life.
I will. Oh man, damn it, that's not it. I will say there was a boss fight in Shadowbringers towards the end of that expansion where I was doing Paladin, and they didn't kill enough of the enemies in time before the boss did his attack, but because I was like the level I was at, I'd gotten a new ability, and I got to stand in front of everyone and shield them, and like a combination of that and the healers keeping everyone's health topped off meant that we lived through it, and that was really fun. That was the first time I did it, so I had no like pre-planning or anything. So it was really cool.
Yeah. I did like the raids in the second expansion for World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. That was like fun. I remember having a good time with that, and then when I was trying to do it recently, it was like a legacy version of whatever they were doing. That was the third expansion, which is actually the one that made me quit the game originally. So
Wrath of the Lich King did?
The third one was Cataclysm, which is a very divisive expansion. It's the one that made me quit. And so we're doing the raids.
You know what?
I
got my numbers mixed up. Yeah, I remember Cataclysm being so. God, that makes me feel old because I was on my mission when Cataclysm came out, the first one, like when it first came out.
Yeah.
And then now, like, the Legacy Edition has reached that point. I think it's past that point, but God, that makes me feel old.
Well, if they do a thing now where it's like they'll go like, oh, we're gonna do vanilla, and then we'll do the expansion, and then we'll do the second, and third, fourth, and they'll go through them all again. Like, okay, now we're going back to vanilla.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like seasons almost. People seem to like that. That's also another thing that was disappointing to me. I have to preface all this with like, I don't hate Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I'm gonna say things where it's like, oh, I didn't like this about it, but it's kind of more just like know where I'm coming from.
Not a game for you.
Yeah, it helped explain my likes and dislikes. Is that I didn't really much care for like the character creation in it. It's just like you can play as like a human, an elf, a human, or a halfling.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, where's all the Final Fantasy?
No, they've added more anthro characters now, but that is my problem.
Oh yeah, there's human with
a lot of stuff.
Nowadays,
it's like, oh, we have human and pointy-ear human and hairy human and short human and wide human and stout human and gruff human.
An elf.
We just made personalities into like different fantasy races. Like, thank you.
And I'll always give like, World of Warcraft its flowers for like being a little more daring with its races.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can play as like a werewolf, a goblin, a fennec fox. It's like, okay, got some sauce here. That's so rare. Like, I don't even know if there's any other MMOs that have like any exciting race selection to them.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong though, I did fall in love with my Lalafell. Like, I really enjoyed the character that I made, and it fit me very well.
I was so disappointed. This is like a extreme deep cut that nobody here is even gonna understand.
Okay.
Maybe they will. Maybe one person will. There was this game, it's like way back in the day, I'm talking like 2000. And it was like, it's... The long story short of it is like over-promising, under-delivering, but like the idea of it and everything sounded so cool. It was a game called Horizons.
Uh-huh.
And the idea was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have all these fantasy races, and it's gonna be like just insane world. Like, you can play as like a human, of course, or like a giant, an actual dragon, an angel, devil, like a huge bug, like, you know, a fairy. You could just be a fairy if you want. And like all of them have their own like languages and places they start at, and like the way they interact with the world's gonna be different. And they got like different power levels and all this stuff. It's just like, it sounded so cool, you know. The actual game did not deliver on that.
That's sad.
As you expect. They did have the
Yeah.
dragons, but they were not as cool as they sounded.
Aw. Shizuka
The original
says
thing.
that they recognize that reference. That direct was a cool zone.
Oh, yeah, okay. For Battle. The, where's the creator?
Mm.
Star Fox, coming to Switch 2 near you. I forget,
Oh
do you have a
boy.
Switch 2?
No, I do not.
God. Could not remember who all had one of those, because I don't know very many people that have one.
I don't have one, and like I wasn't interested when it was announced because there was nothing that really interested me for it. Not enough of an upgrade, just various reasons. And
Yeah.
now that like it's going to increase in price, it's even less likely I'm gonna get one. So
To get one before it goes up?
no, I'm not playing into the FOMO game.
PS5 is going to cost $700 or $900.
I
I
know.
don't remember what they call them.
So Sony CEO. You know what? I would pay to have a gladiator arena just to watch the CEOs get kicked in the nuts.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, like, considering the price, like, you can't even buy a hard drive anymore. All the computer parts have been gobbled up by corporations, so like, we don't
Yeah.
can't buy anything. And that's like why everything's going up, is because everything's being taken up and destroyed.
Which
It's
is
not
very
great.
disappointing and sad.
Yeah. I get this Star Fox game out of obligation, but I haven't really even tried the demo yet. It's like,
I mean, I hope people like it. If you're gonna get it, let me know what you think about it. I haven't been too thrilled by what I've seen, but I'm just going to play the original. But regardless, I still want to know how people like the new one.
I mean, so far people have been fairly positive about the demo. I just kind of feel like, yeah, I've played this before. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not like turned for it or anything. It's like, okay, you know, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I guess it's cheap. I think it's supposed to be like $50.
While other people were playing Star Fox 64 Remake 4, I'm gonna be playing Star Fox 64 Recompilation.
It's so weird because like people will be like, "Oh, Zero's a remake of Star Fox 64." I'm like, "Well, isn't Star Fox 64 a remake of the SNES game then?" They're like, "No."
Well, yeah, 64 is
Zero's
a
way
remake
different.
of 1. Zero's
more different than 64 than 64 is to SNES.
Well, so I know it's Star Fox 1, 2 didn't get, like, made, well, it got made, but not, like, released, and then Star Fox 64 was Star Fox 1 again. Then they
Star
did
Fox
a few
2 didn't get
games.
released until 2016, 18, whenever they made the SNES Mini.
Yeah. Then they did a bunch of Star Fox games, then they tried to reboot it with Zero, and now they're just, like, remaking 64 again.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure my theory stands that because it's a new studio they're working with. So they're just, like, giving him, like, hey, just, how about you remake this thing, see how it goes?
Yeah.
It's like a... Though I guess they've worked with them before. They're the guys that did, like, the Mario Kart Toys driving game thing.
It's kind of funny. So, at one point, because of the Zelda CDI games, Nintendo kept a lot of their personal IPs in-house, but I know that there were some exceptions, like when Capcom worked on Zelda every now and then. Is Nintendo reaching out? Yeah. Is Nintendo starting to reach out more to third parties than they have in the past?
Not to third parties really. It's more like they have a studio and they go like, okay, you're gonna be like our studio, like a second party or first, first party kind of thing. Because a lot of
Yeah.
studios, like things just like, oh, it's made by Nintendo. It's actually like, Nintendo EPD Tokyo or Nintendo like EPD somewhere else or
Right.
Camelot or anything like that. There are, there were exceptions obviously back in the DS era where they had Capcom and Namco,
Oh,
and
yes.
even Namco worked on Smash Brothers, so
Yeah.
I think they
There
do
we
like
go.
collaborate with them. But also that's also confusing because like, now let's talk about boring fucking corporate shit. So Smash Brothers Ultimate example was made by Sora, which is the company Masahiro Sakurai has, which is not owned by Nintendo. It's an independent company, and
Uh-huh.
they partnered with Namco and Nintendo to make that game. So I think they're open to the idea of using them as long as they can only do so much or whatever.
Okay.
It's like still has the Nintendo brand on there and probably has something to do with one of their studios. But
Okay, so my guide that I was following kind of left me to fend for myself with upgrading different abilities and my skills here. Like,
doesn't it give you like a final one? Like it should be like
no, no, doesn't tell me anything. Just kind of left me to fend for myself. So I might ask you for your opinion on some certain skills now and then.
pretty sure they did have a link to the Grim Tools thing, so I could look at that they had for their final thing.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, anything but the Primal Strike is gonna be good. Pew pew.
I am happy I got a more powerful version of my weapon I'm using now.
Offer your souls. Souls.
Oh! Your soul is mine! No! You next.
Step over here and start draining the life out of people.
Oh, so I was watching Hey Arnold. It's been a long time since I've watched that show. I was going through it again. And there's one where Arnold's trying to help this old singer. And the singer tells him something in confident. And he's like, "Look, you don't repeat what I'm gonna say to you at all or I'll have you capped. Nothing personal, I'm just old-fashioned like that." Like he just told a 9-year-old that he would have him shot to death if he told anyone else this secret. That's amazing.
Look, times were tough in the Depression. I'll have you capped if I can afford the bullet.
I also like how the sizes of characters don't make any sense in Hey Arnold. You've got like 4th graders that are very small, then you have a 5th grader that's like the size of a adult wrestler. And then you have another kid that's supposed to be in 7th grade that was held back that's like that same height. And then you have Harold, who's also should be in 7th grade because he's 13 and was held back, but he's the size of the 4th graders. It's just fat.
I should probably try to rewatch these shows because, like, as a kid, I just never really gelled with Nickelodeon shows for some reason.
I do really like Hey Arnold, though.
Yeah, I remember like Hey Arnold and Doug would come on,
Yeah.
and I always kind of just like, well, I guess I'll watch them. Like, I always found them really boring as a kid.
Doug, I still like Doug, but out of them, I would say Doug is the more boring one.
So I can't really remember like jokes or movement in any of them. But,
Doug
like,
had good
Animaniacs,
music.
hell yeah!
See, Animaniacs was a little too much for me, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I like Animaniacs, but they exaggerate cartoons in ways that I hate. It's, like, exaggerated in a way that's not that funny to me, and it's just kind of annoying.
Darn.
like, I like old school Looney Tunes, but old school Looney Tunes would just make a joke, whereas Animaniacs had to make a meta reference of that joke.
Oh
Where
yeah,
the
there's
doctor's like, I
that.
told you no more jokes! It's not a joke, it is a visual gag. I'm like, just kind of like
Oh,
groan to myself.
I think it's delivery that sometimes gets me for that, where it's
Okay.
like wacko or whatever. It's not a joke. It's a visual gag.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just I don't hate. Okay, so like you said with the other stuff, it sounds like you hate it. I don't hate Animaniacs, but
Oh yeah,
I'm not able to enjoy it in the same way that I enjoy other stuff because the exaggeration is too much for me, and
I
I
can see that.
prefer things to be less that.
It's kind of how I felt about the reboot season or whatever, the new seasons they did of that show. Where it
Yeah.
kind of felt like not as funny because they had to spend all their time being like, "Oh, it's a new cartoon. It's not the '90s anymore." And how about that? I was like, "Let's just get to the
Yeah.
jokes."
Yeah.
I thought
I mean,
the Pinky and the Brain
Animaniacs.
ones were good though.
Well, Animaniacs still made me laugh, for sure.
I kind of like the, or let's say like yeah, the anime or the Pinky the Brain segments of the new ones were good because they didn't have that problem. Because they're just
Yeah.
making new episodes. It's like okay, yeah, that works.
Oh, hey
And then you go back.
Xerxes, welcome out. Good to see you. Every character had pituitary issues. Ha! Yeah. Okay, I'm all done. I get to
Cartoons.
keep going.
Lousy cartoons. They're all terrible. Kill them all.
I will tell you something that I hated, like, anytime I saw it, whether it was Looney Tunes or Animaniacs, and that is whenever Hollywood actors or famous people were drawn in the cartoon, because the
Yeah.
style was never the same. It was a caricature, and I've seen good caricatures, but I think caricatures are good in the context of them just being themselves. When it's juxtaposed against another style that I already like and it doesn't match it, I do not like them. It made me really hate caricatures.
No, I definitely agree on that. It's that is one of the worst parts of the yeah old and new Animaniacs for sure. It's just
Yeah.
like oh, it's like this old celebrity. It's like
I don't, like, I feel like you can make something look like a person without making the style completely mismatched and ugly.
Looney Tunes did that a lot.
Mhm. Oh
I'm
no,
helping
he
us.
got bigger. He's dead.
It's such a stupid character, but I love it.
What character?
Oh, just this kid, like how this character build works. You just sit there and just
Oh.
drain the life out of things.
And you give it to yourself.
Yeah. You have to get all these items to make it so it's like, oh, the damage like now scales with your weapon and also hits everything around it and also like gives you retaliation damage added to it.
So annoyed, I still haven't got a Corvin cast.
Hmm. It's really come from somewhere, but I don't know where. I guess we could have looked that up, but that'd be spoiling it.
Well, I mean, we can. We're about to get to a town.
How'd you feel? Did you ever see Freakazoid?
Oh yeah, I like Freakazoid. I mean, it
Okay,
still
okay.
has
How
some
you
of
felt
those
about that?
problems, but I do like Freakazoid.
Because that is like an extremely meta show,
It is.
but also like not celebrity based, just like very stupid.
There are times in Freakazoid where I zone out because they'll reuse a joke, but I can't understand what the person is saying.
That's quite a jolt, freak.
Yeah, that. I
It
don't
took
know
me a
what
long time to understand what she was saying.
What is she saying? I
that,
don't get it.
that was quite a jolt, freak.
Jolt. Okay.
Like, because they were driving and, you know, or flying the plane, he moves really fast. It's like, that was a jolt. Quite a jolt.
That jolt, right.
Yeah, the repetition of it just keep going and like saying it. It's like, we get it! Maybe
Okay,
it might be a reference to something, but I don't know what it is.
alright, let's look up this thing. What is it under? Okay, right up, Mark. I'm going. It's a Corvin cask.
The Corvin cask.
Okay. So there's multiple versions, right? Dropped from Corvin Curse, Forsaken, Ancient Armor, Guardian of Ishtal, Eldritch Armor, Corvin Cursed, Ancient. Okay. And where are these things? How do I look up where the enemies are? Oh, spawn locations. Court of the Magi, 18. So where is Court of the Magi?
It's like, that's the sucks about this. It's like, doesn't really give you a good example of where these things are. So you have to like
Yeah.
work very, very far backwards from something. It's like, it's in here, connected to this place, which comes from this place, to this place.
Okay, I don't see Court of the Magi on the big map.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my digging into this too. Ancient armor, eldritch armor.
Mimic you.
Oh, they also show up in the docks.
Go where?
Corvin docks. The is that what it is? The Karen docks.
Oh, we gotta go back there.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of them. Or there's about 50 of them spawn in the Karen docks.
Okay. You cannot teleport to this rift gate from here. Well, why the fuck not?
Oh wait, are we at the docks?
Oh, yeah, we're at the dock. Okay.
Okay, we made it.
Yay!
But wait, which way is the docks? This is the Oasis. Isn't the docks where we just were?
Well, you know what? I've gotta go sell items. Because despite me having the filter on, I still have a lot.
Yeah, I just don't really pick up much anymore. Unless it's like, I can really use. But yeah, these are possessed armors. So yeah, these are the guys. I'll leave them alive so you can kill them later.
Thank you.
What other things drop this? It's a Corvin cask, right?
Yes, Corvin cask. Dot 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 dot.
Guardian of Ishtal. Okay, nothing special then.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, on my way back.
Court of the Magi, I see that.
Okay, I'm here.
Forlorn Bastion. Temple of Osir.
So we're going back and up. Let's see.
Yeah, just to clear this place out, I suppose.
Possessed armor. Eldritch spirit, ancient. Is there like a potion I should be taking to get loot more easily or something?
A loot getting potion?
I know there's
How
some
did
for
it make any sense?
reputation and some for experience.
Yeah, but those make sense. Like, you drink a potion and then you experience things twice as much, but how do you make things drop more often by drinking something? That'd be stupid. Come on, you gotta have some realism.
I can't believe that there's not realism in like grim, dark fantasy game that Shadow the Hedgehog would cry at.
Shadow the Hedgehog. What? Cry a lot because it's a stupid baby. Everybody hates him.
I like the meme where it's like when my son runs into the bushes and it's just Owl the Hedge.
Ow.
Ooh,
Sonic
that
fans
was
are the most
nice.
dedicated people on Earth to, like, terrible games. Not that I'm saying all of them are bad, but there's like, some really bad games out there, and then people are just like, oh no, it's totally cool. It's like, nah.
Oh, Sonic Adventure 2, like, if you play that now, it is so janky, but
Oh
I
yeah.
love that game. I have a lot of fun with it, though.
One of the only games I ever played was like Sonic Adventure DX on the GameCube, and like
Mm-hmm.
it was jank for the time. I'm sure people had fun with it, but I was just like, this is, you know,
You know,
it's not
speaking
Mario
of
64.
Sonic Origins and Mania are on sale
Oh,
for
good for
good
them.
prices right now. Like $3 and $10.
Yeah, heard some people like those ones.
Or, so I'm not a big fan of, like, old school Sonic because I get lost in the levels and it's just overwhelming and not fun for that reason. But I did enjoy Mania and I do have Origins and I'm happy I have it so I can at least experience it and give it a chance. I still feel the way that I do, but for the first time in my life, I have actually beaten a retro Sonic game, like 1 and 2 and stuff. And that
Never get it.
does feel good.
I had a hard time playing those games as a kid, even like playing them now, because it's kind of like, oh, I want to move fast, and it's like, no, you don't.
I
You're gonna
mean,
get hit by spikes.
to be honest though, I think that's why I love Sonic Adventure 2 so much, because it was the first Sonic game I felt like I could really get into, even if it's janky.
I didn't
Okay.
hate Sonic Adventure DX. I was just saying it is jank though,
Yeah.
but like it was enjoyable. But I could just feel like this game's gonna fall apart, and it did.
Yeah.
I found ways so you could like, you could. I think it's. I don't know if it's specifically with Tails, but he was the easiest one to do it with, where you could just go into any other character's level with him by like clipping out of bounds,
Oh, really?
and you can just
That's
play that level
funny.
as Tails.
That's really funny.
It's like, yeah. Ceilings did not really work properly, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess. I haven't really heard him be able to talk about it. There's some weird things, like, I swear I was like, oh, I found this online, and, like, it's a bug or, like, a cool thing you can do. And I look up those things now, and I just cannot find that information anymore.
Huh.
It's like, they're lost to time. It's very weird.
I think it's funny in this game that when you loot a chest, the money you get from it doesn't come out as like, oh, you get 1,000 iron bits. It's like, here's 200 iron bits, here's 358 iron bits, here's 457 iron bits. Like, it's just several ones that come out. It's funny.
Yeah. I think because internally, it rolls a number of common items, and then it rolls what that common item is going to be, and a lot of times it's money, is like more often, but it could be like a component. So it'd be like, was this money? It's money. Was this one component? Okay. Is this one money? Okay, more money. Is this one money? Money. I found a Corvin hat. Or helm.
Nice. I need the cast specifically because it has Devouring Storm buff on it.
Because I keep forgetting what your classes are. It's Oathkeeper and Shaman?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There's still some down here. Yeah.
Dangdable losers. Take this, loser, you loser. Quit losing.
Is there a way to reset areas without quitting the game and restarting it?
No. Sorry.
I do like that things stay dead. I really do. I like it more than I don't. But you do run into the farming issues where you just have to back out to the main menu and then come back in.
It's true. Die, Griffin. Anyways. Die! Okay, hi, how's it going?
And we're both just like destroying everything in our path.
Do maggots drop hats? think the other place
I
I said we
hope
can go is
so.
where's that at? Temple of Osir?
Where at?
The Temple of Osir? Seer?
Is it this way?
It's, well, we just could teleport over there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they have it too over there?
There's like a few of these guys that spawn over there as well.
Alright, where is this at?
One of the waypoints. I think it's the third waypoint.
Oh, I see. The Temple of Osir.
And I think, yeah, then we just go this direction. Into the temple, into the tomb. I guess it's a tomb now.
Didn't we do this earlier?
Probably, I don't know.
We did some of it. There's still a section
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't
We were already
do.
here, huh? Ah. Well, at least you were on the right track.
Yeah. The
Clear this
right
place out.
track and nothing to show for it.
Well, I found a helm.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'll be
I can't
good
do
for
anything
some
with it.
extra money.
taking the souls of these gnats. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh my god, these enemies were level 30 when I came through here for the first time. Now they're 71.
They've been farming.
Yeah, right? Can't do that. I got an Imperial cask and not a Corvin cask. I could kill.
I could kill. I'm dying. For some cake. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Dead.
Yes. Nothing but component.
That skill's not ready.
That skill's not ready. Ooh, a chest.
This chest is
Oh.
full of nothing but broken pants zippers. Slice, slice. I mean, drain, drain, drain.
I curse you with a mark of death. What will that do? Will make you hurt every now and then periodically.
I don't know why your character has glowing confetti all around all the time. Like disco ball confetti on you sometimes.
Oh, I don't know, probably one of my buffs that's automatically attributed to me.
Okay.
I have a turtle shell, and if I take enough damage or something, it like puts a shell up around me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Hey, Red. Thank you. Trying to
Anyone
jump
else?
scare me. Welcome out. Good to see ya. Ah,
Places are there? There's the Tomb of the Heretic? You could go to the Tomb of the Heretic. That sounds like a
okay.
fun place.
Yeah. Where is that? You just
Um,
walk through it?
Yeah, it's way up north. The Lost Oasis is the closest one.
Okay, I see. I'm at the Lost Oasis.
I actually don't really remember this place is, but I'm assuming somewhere in this direction. And the map usually kind of lines up with the map.
Yeah. Except for the few times it doesn't, but yeah.
The map's accurate except for the times it isn't.
Griffins! Those
Cough.
griffins be griffin.
The Grifting
Ectoplasm.
Griffin.
Yeah. Grifting griffin.
Aha! I'm taking all your money! Caca!
Dude, I should make a YouTube personality called that, and then just be like, alright, everyone loves hearing me be negative, now buy my merch. I promise I'll be negative to more things and hate on every modern culture thing, whether it deserves it or not. But hey, support me by buying this stupid plushie that looks like complete shit.
I just saw some people in one of our chats getting, like, plushies of one of their favorite YouTube... Well, not really YouTube, I think more just like an artist character.
Yeah.
Calling them out, huh?
I have never seen a YouTuber have a character where I felt the plushie was worth it because it looks like complete trash or their character is fucking garbage and stupid and they should feel bad for making it. Like,
Do we
oh, I
count-
need to have a YouTube personality. What do I make? Oh, it's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be me wearing a doctor mask and maybe having glasses on. So there's an X over one of the glasses and then that's my entire character, and I'm going to have a single image of me having my arms folded. Now buy my plushie of this shitty character that I thought of in 2 seconds.
You're saying you're not gonna buy my plushie? You're just making fun of him? I thought it looked good with the doctor mask.
I have seen, like, furries and their personas have way more marketable plushies. I would much rather buy, like, a plushie of some furry artist I know rather than any YouTuber I've ever seen.
Make your own plushie, but make it like one of those reversible ones. You can turn them inside out and they turn into something else.
Yeah.
The Trevor Squishmallow line. With a crossover with Labubu or whatever.
Look. You can like whatever you want to, that's fine. All I'm asking is why are so many of those character designs such shit, and why do the plushies look so awful a lot of the time?
Because? I don't know. I really don't. But I hear what you're saying. Because, like, yeah, I'm, like, thinking about them, like, oh, yeah, I'd follow this person, and they had, like, a plush, maybe, at some point, and I was just like, wow, it looks terrible.
Well, I mean, even, like, plushies of YouTubers that I like that aren't horrible, like I like watching Ryukar. Ryukar's a really good Mario Maker player, and he's entertaining, and he's funny, and he's pretty chill. Like, he's very upbeat, and it's one of the reasons I like watching him. He had a plushie made. I don't want a plushie of Ryukar, though. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
human him with his beard and everything, but he's a plushie, and I'm like, no, I have no desire to own this.
I don't want it. It's ugly, and it makes me feel bad. Drank all my Pepsi and called me a bitch.
I mean, I'm a furry. I like animal characters and stuff. If there is an animal character or something, I am much more likely to enjoy the plushie or want it.
It's true.
And there are even some, like, monster forms and stuff that are fun. It's just that most of the people that I see that do the plushies and have YouTube stuff, they don't have anything that's really appealing to my taste.
I think the only ones I have that are, like, even kind of in that ballpark are just the, like, angel hair ones.
Oh, I love those, yeah. Those
That's
are
also
great.
kind of like, those were characters meant to look good.
Yes. Oh, I just got a more powerful version of my weapon.
Oh, there we go.
I can't use it for like another 2 levels, but I have it.
Damn it!
I don't want a life-size cast plush. No.
Which one's that?
From Breath of the Wild. He's
Oh,
a
okay. I
giant
thought it was like a
weirdo.
YouTuber. You talk about YouTubers, it's like, who's Cass?
No, not a life-size baby Yoda. If the baby Yoda is the size of a fully grown adult man, why would it be called life size at that point?
I'm just imagining it's like Yoda, but like the old, original trilogy Yoda, where it just has the weird eyes that are all like crossed all the time.
Dude, I hate Glup Shido. I'm so sick of
Glup
Glup Shido and everything.
You don't like my Glup Shadows?
No, and I don't want to see the Mandalorian and Glup Shido.
I've heard it's not very good. I mean, that's about as strong of an opinion people have about it. It's like, not great. I don't know. Yeah, it is such a... I mean, I do find that series fascinating from just like a creative standpoint. Because you had like the original, like the first season, and it's like, oh, this is pretty cool. It's a nice like throwback.
Uh-huh.
And then it just kept going. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And just like, oh, what if it was like, we put all our cartoon characters in there and put people in cosplay to dance around on screen? And it's like, well, this is weird now.
Yeah.
You had something. You knew you had something, and you decided to not have it. I don't know. It's so bad.
It's kind of amazing how mishandled that, series has been. Well,
Yes?
I say series. What should I...
Franchise?
Franchise. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Now, you're correct, and yet it's somehow, like, not only has endured, but thrived.
Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely correct.
Club-sized shadow. That's the worst thing you can get at 7-Eleven. I'm just sitting over here desperately clinging to my pearls. Just like, Dark Forces is the only real Star Wars ever.
I didn't play Dark Forces, but I did play Jedi Outcast.
Oh yeah, that's Dark... Yeah, that's, technically is Dark Forces.
I know, it's like a sequel to it, though. I've gotta
Yeah.
go sell stuff.
No, you don't.
I must.
Yeah. Trying to gaslight Trevor.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Come see what's left of my wares, if you dare.
Pick me up a glove-sized shadow when you're out there.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, take my wares. I'm all left.
See, when I see, like, Glup Shido, I just get angry because the only reason he was created was to make people look at a creature that looks like Yoda and go, "Aww." Like, that's it. That's the entire reason he was created.
Man, have you seen any of that show?
No.
There's a scene with, God, is it... I forget what the actor's name is, because he's, like, pretty famous as being, like, a pretty serious actor, but he has just this way of talking, but he's just this scene where he's just, like, talking about, like, oh, our drink, the celebration of our shared narrative. And he's just, I would like to see the baby.
God.
That's just always what I think about when people are like, oh, Grogu. I'm just like, oh, I'd like to see the baby. Just the way he delivers this. I want to see the baby.
Okay. Continuing. Oh yeah, we need a skeleton key to even go in there.
Oh yeah, screw that.
I mean, I can make one, but...
Nope. No skeletons allowed.
You don't like those.
No bones about it. Where else can we even go to, like, farm these things? I think we might have exhausted our options.
We might have. If we... Oh, there's one guy here. If we have, we can just continue on with Malmouth.
We're killing all the endangered white rhinos for one horn.
I need that one horn. Okay. We can go to Malmouth.
Okay. What's the furthest you've
So,
gotten on that?
let's see, I've made it to Coven's Refuge.
Refuge. Okay.
Do I need to... Okay, no, I don't need to drop a portal. So I just got here, so everybody hates me.
Oh, good. That's just how I work.
Oh, here's the point allocation thing.
Let me
Oh, yeah,
Right
she
above.
moved. She didn't tell you.
Yeah, right? Fuck her.
Basilisk. They're so cute. Who plays a basilisk?
Oh, I wish I could play this. That's one of the first things my friend asked me when I was showing them this game. He's like, "Can you play as something that's not human?" I'm like, "No. I don't. You don't
Not
even
yet.
get to customize your character, really. You just
Gotta wait for
pick
the
between
expansion.
male and female."
You can play as a Tulin or a John Talbot in the next expansion.
That's true. I'm going to enjoy that.
I know it's like
just
only
got here,
temporary.
so everybody hates me.
I know the transformations are temporary, but they said like, oh, there's like items and stuff you can get that make them permanent.
Oh, that's cool. Yes.
How easy those will be to get is debatable.
But that does sound like something that's worth it.
Yeah.
I would invest my time into that. A plant! An industry plant.
I've got a plant. Okay, good. Oh, a delicious bag of bile. Zorch. 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 What other silly stuff was going on? What were we talking about before? Grogu?
Gluck Shido?
Mandalore?
Yeah.
It exists. Fairly confident about that.
I do have, like, the new Star Wars games, Jedi Survivor and stuff, but I haven't really been in the mood to play the type of games that those are.
Yeah.
So I haven't made progress, really.
My brother has those. I think he got it for cheap. And every time I saw him playing it, he was always just sitting around talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Or like trying to like get to some lockbox through some convoluted series of
Yeah,
puzzles.
see, and I feel like I would just rather play Jedi Outcast 2 again, right? Because it's more of a game and the... Like, I understand you've got a story and stuff in Jedi Survivor, and maybe I would even like it and the characters, but there's a lot there that just kind of gets in the way of the game, and I just want to play the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Kyle Katarn is a very fun character.
Yes, he is. I love him.
So it's kind of hard to like be like, oh, instead of playing as Kyle Katarn, this like beloved kind of cool Jedi, you know, scoundrel dude or whatever, I have to play as this cracker.
Yeah.
It's just like some whiny 18-year-old
It's
kid.
just... Like, Kyle's funny because, like, he's just this old smuggler, and he can be serious, but he's goofy most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, he gets upset in Jedi Outcast 2 when he thinks that his, like, best friend died, and he's, like, going on a quest for revenge after that. But he's goofy in that, like, when he's talking to Mon Mothma at one point, you just see a camera perspective where she looks really warped and, like, the entire screen is green. And it's because he's just, like, holding this crystal up to his face and looking through it and, like, moving it up and down. Like, it's goofy and it's fun.
The first Dark Force is just Mon Mothma is just like, we need to pay you a lot to like go onto the like whatever base it was and get the Death Star plans. He's just like, all right, you better be paying me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill a lot of people.
You know, speaking of these old ones, it reminded me of Battle for Naboo and, like, the early Rogue Squadron games.
Oh.
There wasn't really cutscenes in those. You just had, like, there were cutscenes, but they were very minimal.
Yeah.
And it was mainly just ships flying in the air and radio communications. But that did a lot of heavy lifting. You had, like, characters based on their voices. The voices were all different. And I always found those fun. Even if sometimes it was hard for me to follow who was what character, they were games meant to be replayed, so I eventually picked up on it.
Oh, yeah. I like those kind of games where it's like, the cutscenes weren't the game, but they were the reward.
Yes! That's exactly how I love it.
Because it's like, it makes them more special, you know? It's like, you remember that stuff.
I agree. There's
But when it's like,
exceptions to that, but I
sure.
agree.
It's just kind of this AAA kind of, mentality anymore where it's gotta have more cutscenes.
Oh yeah,
Or it
and
just
it
kind of makes me like...
annoying.
Because it's like, I want to play the game, and if the game's telling me not to play the game, I lose interest.
Yeah.
If it's something that can keep my interest, like, Kojima's good at directing stuff.
Right.
Those are entertaining. But, like, a lot of times it's just people standing there going, like, let me tell you about my religion and how it relates to the grand lore of this land.
Yeah.
I don't care. I really don't.
In a similar vein, I was talking to another friend about this because I was going through Mina the Hollower, right? And I'm not going to spoil that game. I know there's lots of people that haven't played it, but one thing that I had trouble parsing at first was like, okay, how much information is fluff and what is actually a hint and important? Because there is both. Mina is really good at directing you and leaving a guide and hints and clues, but there were a few times where someone was saying something and I didn't pick up that it was like actually a hint, and because I thought it was flavor text. And it's one of the reasons that I hate games like Tim, where you go to the second town you've just left, and this guy's like, let me tell you about the history of slavery and piracy between these two lands that you haven't even visited yet, and the history of Tim and how it came to be, and why we use them, and how this is developed. And it's just so much dialogue, and I'm like, dude, I'm in the second town. It's optional.
Yeah, irrelevant stuff.
It is optional, but the point of an RPG is to talk to everyone, and when people start wasting your time, that means you're less likely to talk to everyone, because your time has been wasted.
Yeah.
You can build backstory, but it needs to be relevant to the gameplay itself. Like, if someone is talking about the history of a town, it needs to be relevant to, like, a puzzle or maybe a thing that you're about to go through and not last that long.
Okay, yeah, I agree on that stuff, because, like, it can work alright if it's something that's, short and to the point. Like, you talk to an NPC and they just go like, oh, apples are bad today. That's about it.
Yes.
But if they go on about like, well, I had this apple farm back when I was young, and I used to work with it with this other person named McLovin. McLovins and I never really got along because of our... It's like, dude, does this help me kill the vampire? The vampire not like apples?
And speaking of, like, things relating to, like, gameplay, in this game, ether fire. Ether fire is a big deal. It is a hazard that is on the ground. You encounter it pretty early on. Whenever, like, you stand in it, it drains your health really fast. The gameplay itself lets you know ether fire is dangerous. Like, this stuff hurts. So then, when you get a cutscene much later where they're like, oh my god, the ether elementals like came through here and laid waste to stuff, it's like, you know what? From a gameplay perspective, I can understand that, so now I can relate to this character in the cutscene because I understand. They've made me feel it through the gameplay. And I feel like too many things forget about that, where they make the game too easy. Where it's like, oh yeah, I've just devastated everything in one hit and I wasn't close to dying. And they're like, oh my god, we're about to be overrun. And I'm like, why? We just killed like 5,000 of these enemies with no problem.
Yeah, you're getting like shot by thousands of bullets and clubbed by cannons and whatnot, then a cutscene starts up and somebody just bonks you in the back of the head. And you're like, oh, you're down.
Oh,
That's a
level
favorite.
69.
I always laugh at that was Yakuza 2 that takes kind of like it's like the opposite approach of that.
Oh
Where
yeah.
you're just beating the heck out of everybody, and you're just like, you can take a hit from everything. And there's a cutscene where a guy like takes out a bottle and like sneaks up behind him and hits it in the back of the head, and it just shatters on the back of his head. He just turns around and looks at him.
That's funny.
It's like, yeah, he's as tough in a cutscene as he is in game.
Nice. Okay, let me level up.
No, never. Just ghosts. Ghost
Okay.
crabs.
So,
Okay, they're dead.
would you say I should level up my Primal Strike since it's my main attack
Yeah.
all the way, or do something in Oathkeeper that I haven't leveled up?
What's the last point of Shaman? And Shaman, there's like a third mutator to your Primal Strike. What does that do?
Oh, Storm Surge.
Oh, nice. At least put a point into that, I'd say.
Okay, and then maybe level this up.
Yeah. It's like, just having that's going to make the area of it like, bigger as well, and also add like a bunch of damage.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Once you have like
Thank
your
you.
basic skills kind of all in place, which it seems like you do, it's kind of like, you know, putting them anywhere is going to be good, but your main attack is always going to be your best thing to put points into.
Yeah, I'm really, like, I know it costs money, but it's not really, doesn't really matter. I like how you can just respec your stuff here.
Yeah. Costs a bit, but it's pretty cheap. I say the main things that are good to level up for your skills are like, A, your main damage skill, then B, like, good passives that, or like, you know, toggle abilities. Especially if they give you, like, good defenses.
Yeah, like my summons here and my totems.
Summons, I wouldn't say put points into summons, but I would say put points into the skill that's related to them that makes them reduce defense or resistances.
Ah.
That's a really good one.
Okay. What about, like, my totems?
I have to remember how the heck those totems are going to work. Let me bring up Grim Tools here.
Oh, God.
How
An
does totem
enemy!
work? Blood. Just mash a bunch of into this real quick.
I have
So,
the,
yeah, crafting.
Wendigo
Like you died.
totem and Storm totem.
Yeah. Storm totem. It's just vitality damage. Yeah, not gonna be bad. That get 3 of those. What does this one do per level?
Hey.
I'm not really sure like how good the Wendigo totem is. I have to look
I
into
mean,
that.
it, the guy just said I could put some points into it at the beginning. Maybe I should take them out and put them into something else now.
You don't need to look
I've
that
only
guy
got
again.
like 2 points in it, and it, I think it, like, does life drain. It does vitality damage and vitality decay damage over 2 seconds.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the 2 kind of builds he has for endgame. So I'm gonna look at their skill points. See what he decided was important. He doesn't put much into Storm Surge, that's for sure. It makes sense. Definitely maxes out Primal Strike. Puts quite a bit to Torrent. What are we doing with Oathkeeper? Okay, yeah, a lot of Presence of Virtue, a lot of Haven. Fair amount of Ascension. I don't know if Fire's Might's really that exciting, but...
Say that again? What's up?
Just about the points he's put in these things, like which ones he seems to think are worthwhile to get.
I've mainly been stacking all of my level up points into physique.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to do. For attribute points on level up, it's basically like 99% of the time you're going to put it into physique.
Yeah.
But if you do need more of like cunning or spirit just to wield things, it's good to have.
Right.
Unfortunately true. It's one of the things where like defense is like really useful in this game, or any kind of defensive stuff is.
Oh yeah, ever since I
highly
got like all my resistances up to 80%, that's also been helping me with a lot more too.
Oh yeah. Or do you need to go into this hole?
Yes, I have a quest there.
It's like, what are we waiting for here? I can't remember.
I
I
thought
got
you were looking something
sidetracked.
up.
Yeah, I was looking at some of those, just the talent trees.
Oh
Remember what
yeah.
they were.
Do you think I should get rid of the Wendigo totem when I...
I'd say keep
go
at least
back?
one point in it, because I do know a lot of people say that what's good about it is just that it heals you. You just put it
Okay.
down and it'll heal you every now and then. And that's like pretty useful to have. He seems to put not a ton of points into it, but a few points into it, so...
Okay. So I'm fine with it.
I don't know how many points you have into the, God, I keep forgetting the name of the skill. Presence of Virtue. It's an Oathkeeper thing.
None, I don't think. Yeah, none.
Oh, you should put at least 1 point to that.
Where is that at?
It's at the bottom. It's like a level 5 skill. It's pretty early on.
Presence of Virtue. Okay.
And then probably the mutator for it as well, Haven. That's really good.
Okay.
Even if you're not using a shield, it gives you a bunch of health.
Gotcha. Okay.
This build doesn't use a shield, does it? No, it doesn't.
It does not. It is entirely two-handed.
Yeah. So I'd at least put 1 point to that Haven skill just to get the, like, health multiplier. He puts more into
Yeah,
that? I'm
that's
not
fair.
sure why, but I guess he has a lot of health. Only 19,000, that's not that much.
I'm not good at theory crafting. I understand why you like it, and I think it's great when you can do it. I'm just not good at it, so I'm totally okay with taking advice there.
You'll have to bear with me sometimes on it because you're like, oh, what do I have to do with this? I'm like, oh, well, what is it? I'll have to look at this. Like, oh, how does this work with this? Oh, that follows this, but this item does that. Oh, okay, that means these numbers change this way.
Like, sometimes you just have to experiment, yeah.
I'm kind of just like following everything. Like, oh, that's because of this. This happens, and then I'm like, oh, that's cool. What about this though? Like, oh, because of this. Why is he doing that? Oh, because there's this.
I think that it's nice when games have it so that things can be combined in sometimes unexpected ways. It's like, oh, that just works really nice. And are we going to nerf it for balance? No, we're going to let you have fun. Thank you.
It can be sometimes hard for me to try to explain, like I know things where I'm like, oh, I can see that and be like, oh yeah, that's a good thing I should definitely put 1 point into because that's a huge bonus for me. But it's hard for me to explain that, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like I know how these things kind of, like, calculate. So I'm like, oh yeah, that gives a big bonus because it interacts in these ways.
That's fun. Oh my god, destruction.
Ah,
Your destruction is at hand.
He-Man?
Behold, I am Skeletor.
I am Bane. That was unnecessary.
I give it to you, the people.
Yum, 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 yum. The belt. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Indiana Jones did, right? He just run around sucking the souls out of demons and beating with the stick.
Yeah, if he was cool and not lame.
Indiana Jones, nobody likes him. Look out for this guy, he's a boss.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, he'll shoot fire on the ground. I try to remember how this guy works. The stuff you have to look out for that'll be on the ground.
Okay. Well, his vitality is weakened.
Yeah, well... Okay, he died a lot faster than I thought he would.
Oh, wait.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, it's like the tree behind us will shoot fire jets out. But then he'll shoot fire things on the ground. That might be the plants though, too. I mean,
He still went
volcanoes.
down
It's a lot
pretty
of stuff
quick.
like that. Yeah.
I've been through chthonic areas that are like that. But geez, most of the problem with this area is all the crystals popping up and doing AoEs.
Yeah, it's true. Did we not? Might have missed him, or maybe he didn't spawn.
What?
It's like a shopkeeper that sometimes spawns at this place.
I've never been able to sell materials to those shopkeepers. Like, what good are they?
The one that spawns here, he sells like very specific monster infrequents, so it's a good way of getting them.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't see him. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, they don't think they buy things.
Yeah.
They only sell things.
When I look at you, you know what I see. A bagel and cream cheese.
Just thinking that... Was it It's like a YouTube video that did this whole thing where like Bane was just like overly obsessed with like nutrition and breakfast. Like, oh, you're not eating enough fiber.
That's funny. It is finished. I have some questions. What are you planning? I have another question, and I have another question. I have another question, never mind.
Who am I? Who are you? What am I doing here?
Who are you?
What is your quest?
What is your purpose? How old are you? Where
How old am I?
are you? Give me a sign.
Where are my parents?
I have another question. Hi. Yeah, if we were going by FA comments.
Another question. Hi. Yeah.
That's how I feel like my notes are on art websites. I have a question for you. You open it and it just goes hi.
God dang it. Who was it that was talking recently? They're like, they had somebody like give one of those, notes or whatever that was just kind of like, hi, or like, whatever. So they just like, I think it was Eric who was talking about it, it said like that, and the person was, they ignored it because it's like, yeah, usual scam thing. Or
Yeah.
like, blocked it. And then the person got really mad and took it personally, because apparently that's just how they talk to people.
Oh, I saw that one. That was funny. Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Oh, I gotta go sell stuff.
okay. Maybe don't start your conversations with pretending to be a spam bot.
He sent me, or no, I saw one and I in one of the messages they for their profile picture they were using a drawing that I made.
Whatever it is you think
Oh,
you're
no.
doing here.
You know them, or you don't know them. They took your stuff.
That was so funny, man.
It is wild though.
No.
Completely illogically blind.
I guess that wasn't bad. I can sell my stuff here, but
Sell your stuff.
See anything you like?
Strut your stuff.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
My resistance goes down with these boots, so I'm not going to wear them.
Hmm?
Going to sell them.
I'm going to kill them. Still do Ethan? How's that work? Ah, it's all too complicated.
Minhirin.
Ninja.
Well, I am ninja, you are ninja, we are ninja too.
Ninja. Where'd he go? So many weird lines from, what was it, Tenchu? Tenchu 2?
Oh,
maybe?
yeah?
I don't know, the voice acting that was special.
Ugden Bloom.
Ugly Bloom. Perfect for you. Take that.
How could you? I trusted you.
Ultimate betrayal.
How dare you not want to be friends with me, Trevor? You keep ignoring me. I demand attention from my idols, which is why I used your profile picture.
Can't you see? They want to be you. Normally you're into that.
Normally, when, you know, it's not some crazy guy. I mean, you're not crazy, no offense, right? I don't know, would a crazy person walk towards you aggressively for a handshake?
Shake my hand! Said it with a smile and a wink. And one hand behind his back. Better than down their pants, of course.
If they go in for a forceful handshake, you grab their neck and throw them.
Dang. Must have been working out for that one. Only applicable if you're one of the top 10 bodybuilders in the world.
Or if you're just really strong.
Or, yeah, if your opponent is a kitten. But if you're throwing kittens, then, you know, we got a lot of other problems going on here.
I've seen videos of people with ferrets for
Oh,
pets,
yeah.
and they just kind of like chuck them in the air. And
They
the
love
ferrets
it.
just flip through the air and then they come back for more.
For some reason, they just love it.
It's so funny.
They just. When I was told, like, training on this, like, yeah, parrots just like any kind of attention.
I hung out with a ferret that liked being spun around on hardwood floors.
Whee!
That reminds me of like the videos I see where a person's like sweeping up and they have their pet bird on the ground and the bird's staring at the broom as they're sweeping. And then the bird maneuvers itself in the path of the broom so it can get swept.
I want to try.
It just wants to be pushed by the broom.
It's a mobile nest.
Animals make me happy. They're very fun.
They got such personalities.
Mm-hmm. Pick up
See
a
videos
bird
of
with
pirates
Salon
nowadays.
tongs.
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of that Simpsons clip.
Did they do that in The Simpsons?
Oh, I think I have a clip of it I made at some point to find out if I can find that.
Wow, it took us all game to get to like the main boss that was this, and now it's just like at the beginning of the Mammoth DLC.
This is a different one.
Well, he's dead.
He's, he's different. He's one that hangs out over in this area, hoping that people don't come up and kill him.
No, my
They do.
swamp.
Oh. No one likes me.
Rex will like this main boss. It does look like the final boss of Resident Evil 2.
Oh, hey, I found the clip.
Oh?
I can hear that with you.
Oh, no. Let me look at it. YouTube, come to me. He just puts the predators up there and then just grabs it with the tongs.
Instead of steel tongs.
That's funny. Simba, come to me. You can do it.
Simba. Simba. Buy more Disney products.
Buy, consume. Buy, consume.
Simba,
Buy.
promise that you'll remake my death. In live action, with an actual lion this time.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Make sure
It's
there's
so-
a Fortnite dance in there.
It's so weird how much they try to use buzzwords like live action to describe a computer-generated movie.
Yeah. It's more animated than the original animated movie.
Right? And, like I've heard the way that movie could be described as technically impressive, but very cinematically boring.
Technically impressive. Yeah, it did not sound great.
I haven't seen
And
it.
that's
I have
all-
no desire
yeah,
to see it.
That's also the problem. It's like, why would I watch this?
I've got something better already.
The original had, like, whimsy and color to it.
Yeah, and color. And it had color. And it also had color.
Mostly just, you know, Colors.
And expression. Look, I'm sorry, but I left the brown era back with the PS3.
Browns and beige. I can't even think of the PS3 games that I played that had colors.
It is funny that, like, color filters were such a big thing in games, because Resident Evil 5, it wasn't a brown color filter, it was a green one, and it was, like, heavy.
Just a stink cloud over everything.
Hey, Epic, welcome out. Good to see ya.
I feel like PS3 is the one, or no, I had games on the PS3. I still don't know what the hell they were. Demon Souls?
Demon Souls was PS3, yes, that was a really good one.
And sure, I had other ones.
Did you play the Demon Souls remake that they did?
I did.
What did you think about it?
It's fine.
Yeah? You think it holds up well compared to the original?
It's got its ups and downs, for sure.
Okay, so I need to hear it, because I haven't been able to experience it, because I don't have it. So I want to hear what the pros and cons are.
Gameplay is like identical. It's sort of a few really weird kind of niche things. Like, it's nice that you can send stuff back to your stash without having to like walk all the way back there. You can just like, instead when you pick up something and if you can't hold it, it'll just send it to storage.
Okay.
So that's like, you know, that's nice. There was some rebalancing on the grasses and stuff, so I think they said that they heal less or they weigh more or something like that.
Weird.
I mean, I didn't really notice it. It seems like fine. Like, you know, it wasn't like
Okay.
I was sitting here going like, I can't use any of this. I was just like, oh, yeah, it's normal. There's a new set of armor you can find that's just fine. You know, it's just cool that it has more stuff in there. Not like thing. The Dirty Colossus fight is harder because they did forget to actually make the torches in that real arena do anything.
Oh.
So you can't burn off the flies anymore.
Oh.
So they did miss that.
That seems like a pretty big oversight.
I mean, it's not like a hard fight to begin with, so it's... I think I didn't realize that that's like a thing. It was like part of I know a lot of people who even know you could do that, so... Otherwise, yeah, it's just gonna kind of depend whether or not you like the visual style of it.
Okay.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for me. And music is kind of hit or miss too. It's like, sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. So I think a lot of it just comes down to taste.
Okay.
You know, it's still fun to play.
Well, that's good. I would like to try it someday if I ever got a chance, but I'd probably prefer the original if I had to just take a shot in the dark.
Yeah,
But,
I think, you know, if I had to pick one, I would probably go with the original, because I think it has a little more charm to it. But
yeah, see, I didn't play Kingsfield or any of that, so I didn't get in on the ground floor with those games. But I did like Dark Souls before it was cool, because I played Demon Souls.
yeah, I didn't play Kingsfield either. We played Armored Core back in the day, and we like got Demon Souls. My brother was like, "These are the guys that made Armored Core." I was like, "Oh, they made another game, huh?"
That's fun.
And then it became like an industry-changing giant.
Right?
And then eventually they made an Armored Core. That was very different.
I never played that one. It seemed too difficult for me to have fun with.
That's kind of my stance on it. Was like, it's not like impossible or anything, but like, it was so different than Armored Core for me.
Like,
'Cause it
people
really,
talk about how Dark Souls is like such a hard game, and I won't say that it's not difficult, but it's very easy to just like learn patterns and figure it out.
oh sure,
Like, if anyone was going to get into a Souls game, I would recommend Dark Souls 1 because I think it's easier than games they've made later.
yeah, and it's kind of just like one of those things where like it had the reputation more just because of when it came out,
Yeah.
because there really weren't games like that even like challenged people at that point.
One one thing that's really funny to me is I've played all the Souls games, right? I think Elden Ring is pretty damn tough at times. Like, you
Yeah,
still learn it, but I do think that it's tough. And everyone that I know that has never played a single Souls game loves Elden Ring, and that is like their first Souls game. I'm like, wow, I mean, that's good, but I definitely think it's tougher than, like, Dark Souls.
did you go through it with using all the ashes of war and everything, like the summons?
I still don't do that like I should.
I think that's why like a lot of people really did like it is because those summons are really strong, so it really does help people get through it, and the game almost feels designed around them.
Yeah,
And I didn't use them either, and I found the game like pretty tough.
well, maybe that's why, just because
And
I'm
that's
not using a basic mechanic.
And I was stubborn too. I was like, I don't want to use these, even though like sometimes I would use the mimic tier.
Yeah,
And I have this
not
like,
like I never used it, but yes,
oh yeah,
exactly.
and I have a really like specific memory of that game when my brother was like playing it because he's like he's really into these like super hard games. Like he loves Sekiro, played it a million times on the like hardest settings he could possibly do it.
Oh
And
yeah,
just like he loves the challenge of these games. And like he was, I guess, I think it was what's the boss that's like the dog man that throws rocks at you in Elden Ring?
in Elden Ring, Dog
Yeah,
Man.
and he like has a second phase where he starts jumping around and throwing like devil magic at you.
Oh God, I don't know.
It's like pretty late in the game, but it's the guy you can get the like magic. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, he was having a lot of trouble with that boss, and he's running back to it, doing it over and over again because it was a really hard boss. And then like he decided to use like he's like, oh, I'll just use the mimic tier or whatever for this to like learn it, and then just like beat it like pretty easily with like on that and run. And then he was just like, I hate this game.
Because the entire challenge was trivialized for him.
It's just like it was just so polarizing. I think but he does love that game. He just that time he was
Yeah,
just disappointed in that kind of how things shook out. I guess.
yeah, I mean, that's fair, I understand that. Oh, that's another cave we can go into.
Yeah, whatever you want. I'll just kind of follow you, run around zapping things.
Yeah, I just like to fill out the map. I'm very OCD about that.
Ogden. From Ugly Bloods. Steve Blooms. I do like the Armored Core series a lot, though. I did kind of like. I was saying about Armored Core 6 was kind of annoying, but it wasn't really like Armored Core where you're kind of just like in a firefight. It's like, oh, you have to like rush at a thing and just spam all your buttons and all of your weapons at once to bring down their posture gauge. And then when they do that, you have to like unload on them to bring down all their health and make sure you don't get hit ever. It's kind of like, it's not really what
Yeah.
Armored Core was like.
I was, talking to some friends, and I was mentioning, like, I'm like, yeah, there's, like, certain things where if a game does it, I just won't even buy the game because I'm not interested. Not all the time, but sometimes, like, parry mechanics are, like, just a modern convention of gameplay design that I despise. Because there are times where it's optional, but there are many times where it is basically mandatory if you really want to get through like certain fights. And then there are times where it's optional, but I feel obligated to do it. And I can't stand parry mechanics because it's always this stupid, twitchy, like, response timing bullshit where it's like, oh, what do you mean that you couldn't see, like, a nanosecond when you were supposed to hit this button? Well, you just gotta get better. Like, yeah, I don't enjoy playing games that way.
Yeah, I think they're fine when they're either like generous or just like not mandatory.
Yeah. You give me like a 1.5 to 2 second window, I'm okay with that.
I'm not sure what games I've like went into that it's mandatory. I guess maybe I just haven't played those games.
I will help you, Spirit. I chose to help him.
I'm the one that will fight beside you.
I like how you can just be like, I don't trust you, Spirit.
You stink. You
I
smell like
have
a
to
ghost.
capture a Wendigo, Spirit.
Wendigo.
They wander the bog.
You know, the bog. Narrows it down a bit. This entire expansion's a bog.
Good thing carrying is industry standard right now. I know, right? There's so many modern gaming conventions I hate. Yellow paint, parrying.
What games have a lot of pairing that have bothered you? I guess I'm just trying to think about that still.
I need to think. Holding down buttons is a big one. Like,
I hate that.
QTEs were a big thing back in the day. My whole thing is, like, holding down buttons. There are times where I don't mind it. Like, I have to hold down buttons to move my character. That's fine. It's related to the gameplay. It's like, oh, I downloaded Gears of War 5 to play it again with a friend recently, and I forgot how much I hated basic gameplay designs that they changed. In Gears of War 1 to 4, you saw ammo on the ground, you press the button, you pick it up. In 5, you have to hold the button down and there's no option to change it. And it's like, why? Why would I ever hold the button down to pick up ammo? There is never a bad reason to pick up ammo. Oh, I stole ammo from my friend or something. I don't care. There's not a bad reason to pick it up. Why am I holding the button down?
Like, at best, I can think of, like, situations where maybe, like, you know, like, for the holding down button thing, like, maybe, like, you know, a situation where where I'm moving from one place, like, a transition to another place, where it's like, you know, you really kind of, like, don't want to have to go through the loading screen, so, like, maybe you have to hold it down for, like, a 1/10 of a second longer.
Yeah.
But, like, for anything else, like, oh, opening up a menu, opening this, it's like, no, just, I press the button, let me do it.
Yeah, like,
there's no reason they should be...
Even on the cutscene thing, just give me a pop-up that says, are you sure you want to skip, and let me hit yes or no on that.
It's like, we solved this issue years ago.
Uh-huh. And so, Gears of War, those games, like, the B button is your melee, and certain weapons, like the Retro Lancer, if you tap it, you'll hit with it, if you hold the button down, you'll charge with it. That's fine. They changed it to the reload button! And I don't know why!
Yeah,
so, like, my B melees... Yeah, so now my B melees, and if I tap the reload, I reload, but if I hold reload down, I do the charge attack, and I'm like, why is this a different button now? Can I switch it back? Nope, don't have that option. Why?
Because somebody was making it didn't play games, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you a game that used holding down a button in a good way is Lethal Company. You have to hold down a button to exit a facility or to leave the planet. And that is good because when you're holding it down in that case, it's tension. Because you're trying to escape or you don't want a monster to get you. You cannot abuse the system. You have to hold it down. It plays into the mechanic of the game and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Did I mess with these guys yet? I guess I haven't messed with these guys yet. Yeah, it's like one of the modern inventions I really don't like. I also just really don't like the, I always just come back to, like, storytelling and cutscenes and stuff. I think, like, the thing that makes me the most angry or just not interested in games anymore.
Just way too many cutscenes.
Yeah, like, Monster Hunter is one of the best examples of that, the new one. And
Oh
World
yeah,
like
it
this
was
as well, 'cause
awful.
it's just like, oh yeah, like, time to do a thing. It's like, okay, you have to, like, walk around as this person talks. It's just like, that's all you're doing. It's just watching them talk as you walk around.
Boy, look at the world we created. Isn't it so amazing? Wow, I can't believe we exist in this world that just looks so cool. Like, look at the water here. It's red, and that's because of the algae that feasts here right now. It won't be red later. But man, isn't it cool?
I don't know how they have almost like detail and world building and all this stuff. It's maybe less interested in the world than on the PS2.
Watch yourself, traveler.
Where it's like, wow, these animals are doing things,
Watch yourself,
and
traveler.
I can see it.
I'm simply hungry to.
Not like this guy's talking to me about it for an hour.
A blessed welcome.
Yeah.
Midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians? It's heroin.
So, let me think. So, games that have pairing. Resident Evil 4. That was the big one that, like, upset me.
Yeah.
But
Which for?
the remake. The original didn't have it.
Which
so,
remake?
I have to preface this. So, the Resident Evil 4 remake they did, where they completely, like, rebooted it to go with their new gritty timeline that's not fun
Yeah, yeah.
B-movie cheese.
Welcome to
No Jill sandwiches.
Yeah, like, I did not hate parrying at first. I hated it after trying really, really, really hard to get good at it. I sat and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced. And I would consistently pull it off maybe 10 times in a row, and then suddenly I didn't get it, like, 10 more times. I wasn't able to consistently do parrying in RE4. And I was trying really hard to get good at it because I wanted to do the infinite ammo challenge, where I had to beat the game on the hardest difficulty in a certain amount of time using a certain amount of save point. And you know what? I fucking did it. I did it, and it made me never want to play the game again because it was so hard, it sucked all the fun out of the game, and then I got the thing that I wanted and just did not want to play it anymore. So, RE4 has a pairing system that is hard normally, and then when you have to play on the most difficult version, it's even stricter with the timing. It's ridiculous. And you have to do parrying for one of the fights in the game. It is mandatory that you do parrying for one of the fights in the game. And from all of my experimenting, to me, it seemed like the animations overrode, or the animations of the character took precedence over my button input. Because I could more consistently nail parries when I was standing still, but if I was moving, I had to wait for Leon to stop and then pull out the knife to parry. Or if I had a gun, I had to wait for him to stop, put the gun away, and then pull out the knife. Those little moments added time that I couldn't afford to lose because the parry window was so small, and it drove me nuts. I fucking hate that system. And that's all any game wants to be now. Oh, this game had parrying? Well, we're gonna have parrying, but we're gonna make it, like, an even tighter window, because that's fun. I despise it, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
don't
worst.
heed that. But apparently, people seem to like this, so I don't know.
Oh, they do. I don't get it. My friend loves parrying. You know, that is the the reason that I will never buy Resident Evil 9 is because it continued that trash system from 4.
Mm.
Like, with parrying, and I have no desire to play that. I'm not going to.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the idea of like a zombie killing game having like a dedicated parry mechanic. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna parry a zombie? Are you fucking kidding me?
You can parry a chainsaw with a knife. So,
Alright.
I guarantee you I know how it happened. So, I kind of miss how games were in the 90s. Now, this system also has its faults, so I don't blame anyone for not liking it, but I prefer it. In the 90s, you had games where they would have a certain gameplay style, but then they would mix it up with mini-games. It's like, oh, the mini-game's kind of a break from the normal game to give you something fun to do, but it's usually extra stuff, right? But, you know, sometimes if you wanted the strongest stuff, you'd have to do it. But I still enjoyed that system. But now, you can't just have like a fun one-off thing. It has to be present through the entire game. So I guarantee you, the knife fight with Krauser in RE4, they were programming that, and they're like, you know what's fun here is parrying his knife with your knife. It makes it feel more like a knife battle. Well, what if we just put that through the entire game? I bet you anything that's how that happened.
Did they give all the zombies knives?
Yeah, they have weapons in RE4, so like,
Okay.
you pull out your knife and parry a hatchet or a chainsaw or whatever.
Brains. Shing! Pulls out his Hanzo steel.
Oh
His
man.
2 katanas. Pulls down his mask. Zombie.
You know, I like improving my skills in a game. So it really sucks when there's just a system that I cannot manage to wrap my head around, but so much of the game is dependent on it, and I like the game otherwise.
That Star Ocean 2 remake had a pathetic parry system put into it that I remember.
Oh, God.
And it's like, it's not, I would not say not mandatory, but also completely pointless.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you could use it, but it's like, the risk is like, if you miss it, you are dead instantly.
Yeah.
And if you get it, you like hit them. Normal attack.
You get it, you hit them.
Like,
Wow.
I don't understand the point of it. It's like, this is so unrewarding and the risk is insane. So it's like, just make sure you don't press that button, because it can accidentally just kill you sometimes.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, if you miss it, your character, like, gets stunned, you lose all of your, like, gauge bonus, which is like a thing like Mario RPG style. The new one. But, like, way more important.
Huh.
But there's only, like, 2 ways to lose it, and that's, like, one of them.
I couldn't go down there. Did I just miss it? Looks like I did. It looks like there's a path there. I tried clicking further down.
Yeah, it's like it.
Oh yeah, I just missed it.
Stairs in this game are
Sometimes-
famously unreliable.
Yeah. But,
So you don't like Street Fighter 3 is what you're telling me.
I've never played... I've only ever played Street Fighter 2 Turbo as a kid.
Not Street Fighter 3 Third Strike? Or
No.
Second Impact?
Nope.
Or Championship Edition?
Nope.
World Warriors? Or Hyper Fighting?
Nope.
I think parrying is like a fairly famous mechanic in Street Fighter 3. But also it's a fighting game and it runs a different rules than normal games, so it's better parrying.
Yeah.
Because you can also just block. We all know
Yeah,
that.
see, I prefer playing a tank There's nothing I hate more than the illusion of choice in a game too, where it's like, oh, you can play as a tank or DPS or whatever, but then everything's built like a DPS, and
Oh,
being
yeah.
a tank means that you can get hit one extra time. Like, that's not a tank.
What was the game? There was a lot of games I felt like it had this problem where, like, you could quote-unquote make yourself tanky, but the game, like, strictly just punished you for doing that. By, like, it's like, you know, it gave you a rating or whatever, or, like, the points or however you played the game give you a negative for getting hit, like, ever.
Yeah.
So if you're like, it's like, oh, the only actual way to beat this was to never get hit. So it's like, well, you could build defense, but that'd be stupid. Because if you get hit, then you lose.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what game it was, because it was really driving me up the wall. It's probably some phone game.
Okay. I think that's it.
Got everything you need from this place?
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Where to next?
Wherever we go.
Wherever the winds blow. Trevor goes.
Wherever the road takes us.
Trevor's nose. Just follow your nose! Idiot! Toucan Sam, you got really mean lately.
Oh,
Oh?
I was randomly thinking about something. It's not related to anything that we were talking about.
Oh, good. Keep it to yourself.
So, okay.
No.
Okay, we went that way, but we didn't go up here. So, you know Wicked, right? The, spin-off story of Wizard of Oz, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
what if the Wicked Witch was actually good?
Yeah, I went and saw the 2 movies.
Yeah. I saw the Broadway play years and years ago, and I remember it was the first... Well, that and The Lion King were like the first and only Broadway plays that I ever saw, but I liked them. And, I did see the movie, and when I saw the movie, I'm like, all the animals were CGI, and I'm like, wait a minute, because, like, obviously the Broadway play is played by people, but I thought the animals were, like, anthropomorphized, like, not just feral animals. I thought they were, like, people animals, because a big plot point in the Broadway play is that the animals at one point become more animal-like. Like, they can't talk anymore, because the doctor does experiments on them. And as an actor, this is also shown at that point. He was standing upright on 2 legs at every point before that. But at the point where they find him where he can't talk anymore, he was on all 4s. And so, to me, seeing the Broadway play, I thought they were like anthro animals. But then I see the movie and they were just like CGI feral animals. Just animals that talk. And I'm like, wait, is that how it was? Apparently they were always just supposed to be talking animals in general, but...
Oh.
I like the other one. I like my idea better.
I was kind of like wondering, I was like, oh, which one is it? Because, like, now you mentioned that, I could see it, because, you know, original Wizard of Oz, like the Cowardly Lion, he was like...
Yeah,
you
like
know,
he's on 2
2 feet.
legs, right? Yeah.
And they never say, like, oh, yeah, he learned how to walk, or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, he's a lion. But also, in the original movie, they call him the Cowardly Lion. They don't say he's the Cowardly Lion half man or whatever. It's just, it's like, oh, he's a lion. So it's like, which came first, chicken or egg on this situation, in this thing?
Yeah, see, I like the idea that they're like anthro more, because I think it adds more of a unique whimsy to the world, rather than just being like talking animals. Talking animals is great whimsy, but you get that more often, is what I mean.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe I don't. I kind of like both, but I also see where the just normal animals talking, because that's like extra fantastical. but also kind
Yeah.
of relatable. 'Cause it's like, oh, we have that, but this world is like so different that this happens, and it's considered
Mhm.
normal. Oh, it's. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't make a huge difference, but to the story,
Yeah. Whoop. Oh, I've got a point to spin.
story about evil people doing evil things, and Jeff
Evil
Goldblum doing stuff.
people through the mountain.
You hadn't seen the Broadway thing at all. I mean, I knew of it. I just had never seen it. And my brother was like, "Oh, we're gonna go see these movies." He was like really into them.
What were they called?
The Broadway play,
What?
Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
He gets really into like Broadway plays, so
See, okay, so I did really like Wicked. I really like Lion King too. The Broadway plays were spectacular. Would I want to see more Broadway plays or those again? No. And that has nothing to do with me disliking them. I thought they were good, but plays and stuff in particular, especially musicals, are something that I can enjoy, but it is so hard for me to want to sit down to watch it. Like, I do not want to start watching it, and I'm just like waiting for it to be over, and I'm like, okay, we've been through this much, we've got to be getting to the end. Like, maybe in the middle or towards the end I can start getting into it, but it's so hard to reach that point that it's an uphill battle for me.
yeah, I can see that. I won't try to force you to watch True Stories,
Yeah.
which I really like, but it's
Like,
probably not
My
an exciting movie.
yeah, my sister got me to watch like Les Miserables and what's that other one? Tom Sweeney.
Oh yeah,
No, it's Sweeney Todd, right? That's
Sweet,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I-
Sweeney
I-
Todd.
the
I
one
always
with
get the name
guy.
wrong. Yeah.
The barber.
She got me to watch those, and I like them, but I would never watch them again either.
There was like a brief moment in time where like Sweeney Todd was like the most beloved thing for some reason,
Yeah.
and like it's one of the few things that's like was a huge cultural landmark, and like I guess it was a movie at the time and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and like I had never seen even a frame of it. Like I don't know how it missed me. I was just like, what is this? It's a movie, and like it's like a independent thing that got put on like whatever. Like no, it's Tim Burton.
Yeah, there was like a whole part with Sweeney. So I had never seen Sweeney Todd, right? And then there's a part where like he kills a woman, and I
Dang.
was like, oh, that's his
Spoilers.
wife, and we don't know it yet.
Oh,
And the way that I figured it out was because, well, she says, wait, I know you, before he kills her. So there's like verbal, like, hold on a moment. But then the way that he kills her, the way that he killed other people was very grotesque. It was like a slow ripping their throat out that was very morbid and gross. Or like their death was gruesome. And with her in particular, it was like very swift. It was clean. There wasn't like as much blood, or it wasn't as gruesome as the others. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's his wife that he just accidentally killed and he doesn't know
Oh,
it
God.
yet.
they're after me.
Emergency alert extreme. Tornado warning in this area until 8:30.
Not good.
That's 20 minutes away from now.
Oh, short warning.
Yeah,
Just keep an eye out.
yeah.
Have you ever seen Little Shop of Horrors?
Where do we go? Yes, actually, very recently. The one with
It's not
the
musical.
plant, right?
Yeah, the one with the plant.
Yes. I had never seen it before, and Xerxes showed it to me very recently.
I think there's only one version of it, right? So it's
That was a good one. I did like that
Oh.
one a lot.
Rick Moranis and everything.
The plant was funny.
I remember, like, I know the originally they had like a different ending to it. That was like really weird.
Oh, we saw the ending where it was the bad ending, which was when I say bad ending, I mean that it ended badly for the characters in the film. I actually like that ending a lot better than what they went with. Like
Okay.
that ending is fantastic. The the good ending sucks so much. It's so terrible.
I don't mind it. That's the classic ending in the theaters.
I know, it goes against everything in the movie, and it's like, disgusting.
But the song's good.
I know. I hate the good ending because it is something that ruins the through line of a story. It doesn't gel with the rest of the movie, and the movie was made for the original ending that was intended, and it worked very well. The good ending is like obviously like slap shot and shoved in, and like it's happy in a way that ruins the narrative, and the visuals for it look gross. I don't like it.
I'd have to rewatch it. I don't remember being like that out of place. I assume it's like, yeah, the relatively newer one you watch, not like the old one. Because there's like one in like the 50s or something like that. And there's one in like the 80s or 70s.
It's the one where the plant seems that he's a mean green mother from outer space.
Yeah, like one of them's in color, the other one's not.
Yeah, the color one.
As they point out, it's probably the easiest way to, or Sergey pointed out, it's like probably the easiest way to identify them. I've never seen the old one.
See, I kind of prefer sad and bad endings, though. I love a good tragedy. And don't get me wrong, I like good endings too, but the market is so oversaturated with good endings that narratively do not work and fly in the face of everything that the story is built up to, that even if it does work, I have a natural aversion to it.
Jeez, what a downer.
And so like, I don't know, if things are building up and then there's just like, everything, okay, so I'm gonna talk about spoilers here for a movie, so I'm just warning people. This one has been
Depends
out
on the
for a
movie.
bit now. It's Godzilla -1.
Oh, okay.
So, I liked that movie up until the ending where everything was ruined. Because that movie had very serious setups. It, like, dealt with a guy who was a coward, and it bothered him that he was like that, and then other people blamed him for being the way that he was. And the ending, and there's one part where he loses his wife in the movie, too, and it's, like, very sad, and the ending is him going on a suicide mission to prove that he is brave. And he's going to help them stop Godzilla. But then there's just stuff that they don't show you in the narrative until, like, after this moment. Where, like, after the plane blows up and then you see him parachuting away from it. It's like, oh no, actually, his friend who blamed him for the death of everybody, he actually set up this system so that he could safely eject from his plane, even though he wanted his friend to redeem himself because they both thought it was disrespectful that he let everyone die before. So we're just gonna fly in the face of that narrative point, and he's alive now. Also, we got a random phone call. His wife's in the hospital. Everyone else died there, but his wife's okay, and now he's going to, like, go see her. And then, like, the director talking about the movie is like, I loved my characters, so why would I want bad things happening to them? I didn't want bad things to happen. It's like, you fucking idiot. Why are you writing? Why are you directing?
Look, I don't want bad things to happen to my characters either.
No, you don't! And that's what makes it engaging. You know what ruins that engagement? when people get invested in your character and they like what's happening, and then you laugh at them and spit on them and slap them in the face and say, your investment didn't matter because there were no stakes in the first place. Of course I'm not gonna kill my character. Are you stupid? Idiot. I like my character. I would never have anything bad happen to them.
I'll swallow up in a nice little burrito and I'll kiss them on their forehead and tell them everything's okay.
Dude, it makes me so mad. You can have good endings, and there are stories that allow for that, and sometimes it can be surprising, but I see so much of this cop-out bullshit. It bothers me. I want more sad endings and tragedies and bad endings because it is emotionally invigorating. And it adds stakes to it. There is conflict where things happen you don't want to happen, and they do, and it makes the narrative compelling. Please get out of this mindset that you cannot do something because you like a character. Learn how to write a story. Oh my god. Yeah, it makes me mad. I don't know where I need to go for any quest. I've just been exploring. There's stuff to the south
You got all
we
the quests
haven't
from these guys?
explored. I haven't gotten anything from them. They just kind of talk to me. There's no exclamation mark over them or anything.
Did we kill Carax's fowl?
I have not done that yet, and I need to do that.
I don't think we can progress until you do that.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta knock on the door.
Oh,
One
never.
moment. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so where is Carax's fowl?
You tell me.
I do not know. I thought that I would just run into him from exploring, and I've gone up to a certain point where I think that I probably missed him.
I'll look it up here. He's in the den of Caraxus, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder where that is.
Duh. Oh, okay, so go back to the Coven's Refuge Rift,
Okay.
then go south and then up. Yeah, Red, I do kind of agree with, like, one of the things that bothered me a lot about just, like, what they decided to do with all that stuff was just, like, with Luke Skywalker, it's just kind of like, okay, so all those original 3 movies are now pointless. Like, if you take everything as, like, one grand narrative, it's like, oh, everything they did and sacrificed for is pointless. Because none of it mattered. It's like, they didn't stop anything.
Yeah, that is frustrating.
Like, to me, like, I don't know, taking that, if you want, I don't mind the idea, like, oh, let's do more of those movies, but, like, set it, like, hundreds of years in the future or whatever. And just be like, oh, yeah, they lived their lives, like, normally. Because, like, they already went through their whole story. But, like, to kind of just, like, take that all away, it just doesn't feel good. Like, I know that's, like, a trope, but it's, like... And maybe, you know, it could be argued being fan service at that point. It's like, oh, yeah, well, just because you don't want to see them sad. It's like, no, I don't want to see them sad because we spent 3 movies, like, dealing with their whole story arc. Like, it got wrapped up.
Well, see, that is my larger point. You can make things sad, you can make things happy, but don't destroy the story you've written and force those situations where they feel very artificial. Like,
yeah.
That's the bigger point that I'm driving at.
It's fine. I don't consider those movies canon. Don't consider anything canon except for my fanfic.
Hey, Size Fries, welcome out. Good to see you. We're playing Grim Dome today, though I might have to... I'm listening. I hear the tornado sirens outside. I don't hear the
Oh, shit.
wind picking up or anything.
That's not good.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
wanna go?
Yeah, I might
Well,
have to stop here just to play it safe. So... I will call the stream here. Just to be on the safe side, I need to head downstairs, get into a safer
Yeah.
spot while the tornado's going on.
Yeah,
But
just take care of it.
yeah, okay, but we've got the thing right here, the Den of Paraxis. Alright. Thank you for playing with me, Malkai. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry for the shorter stream. I mean, it was 2.5 hours. That's not too bad, but y'all have a good one, and I will catch y'all in the next stream. See you later,
Stay safe.
everybody.
Keep safe.
Bye-bye.